In one sense, our gospel is pretty clear. You're either with God or you're against God. However, I think the binary approach that's present in this gospel sometimes is not the way we always think. And it's not the way that's always presented even in the Gospels. Sometimes the Gospels they present those who are lukewarm, who are neither with you or against you, they're sort of just on the fence. I think that's a challenge. I think that's probably the most common response within our world today. A lot of people wouldn't see them, that they've committed to evil, they've committed to bringing hatred or Satan to our world. But then on the other side, how many people are truly committed in all that they do to doing the work of God? There's a lot of people that just do the work of themselves, and occasionally they'll do some good for others. I think being that lukewarm is the challenge. And I think what Christ is really asking us to do is to say, through this gospel, are we on the team of God? And is that the way we live our lives every single day? And if we don't commit to doing that, if we don't live out the way of Jesus Christ in a committed way every single day, then the question is, are we on God's team at all? Maybe we're on the team of that lukewarm, but maybe we're entirely against God. That's the challenge. The season of Lent helps us to reflect on where our priorities are at. Are we truly with Christ? And that's a decision that we're called to make every single day. Sometimes we make this idea, or have this idea, we make a decision once for Christ, a little bit like you've got married. Well, I've been married once, I don't really need to recommit to being married. But every day we wake up, we make a decision to say, I'm not going to sin, I'm not going to do the work of evil, I'm going to do everything I can to do the work of God. And that's a decision we need to make every day. It's a free choice we make every day. In the same way that a married couple, even though they've said their vows 20, 30, 50 years ago, every day they wake up, it's a choice to want to love the other and to live that marriage in a new way every single day. Sometimes couples, when they get to anniversaries, choose not to renew their vows, and that's an okay thing. But every day that you wake up, it's a choice, a commitment to continue the marriage, to continue that love of God. In the same way that we're called to say, yes, every day we are doing the work of God. And when we sin, we've turned our back on God. Sin is when we've decided to focus either on evil or focus on self and not put God as our highest priority, the first priority. So during this season of Lent, let us continue to readjust our own priorities, to say the reason for what we do from the very beginning of the day to the end of the day is the glory of God. I often recommend people to pray that glory be prayer, the very short prayer. Glory be to the Father, to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. It's a great prayer to pray, to refocus what we're about. We're about the glory of God. The end of Mass today, we'll begin a novena in preparation for the solemnity of St. Joseph during this special year of St. Joseph. I'll lead the novena prayers directly after Mass today.